With this recipe, your mom will think you became a chef. I'm going to start by placing 4 potatoes in my pot. I add salt to taste and pour in water until the potatoes are completely covered. We're going to make a delicious mashed potato using these well-cooked potatoes. I let the potatoes cook for about 10 minutes. Meanwhile, I add 1 carrot, 1 onion, 3 garlic cloves, and some green onion. I close the blender and blend all these ingredients very well. Blend everything until it becomes smooth and aromatic. I remove and set the seasoning aside next to the stove. Now, in my skillet, I add a little oil to start the meat. I'll add 1 pound of ground beef, spreading it out so it cooks evenly. Now I begin to season it. I add salt, black pepper, and half a teaspoon of cumin. I also add 1 teaspoon of sweet or hot paprika. I saute the beef well until all the water is gone. The goal is for it to be dry and flavorful. All the water has evaporated and the meat is starting to brown. At this moment, I add the seasoning we prepared earlier. I mix well so all the flavors come together. Then I add tomato paste. I use 2 tablespoons to add more color and flavor. I add 1/3 cup of water to help with cooking. I mix well until everything is fully incorporated, and I let the meat cook for about 10 more minutes, so it absorbs all the flavors and becomes a good filling. The meat is ready, well cooked and seasoned. I turn off the heat and set it aside. The potatoes are now soft and fully cooked. I remove them from the pot, drain them well, and place them in a bowl. Now we mash all the potatoes very well. The mashed potato should be smooth and well pressed. I put the masher aside and continue with the recipe. I add 1 tablespoon of butter, a pinch of black pepper, and also 1 teaspoon of salt. We add 2 egg yolks. We mix everything well until the mixture is smooth. Now I prepare a piping bag with a nozzle. I place the mashed potatoes inside, filling it halfway. I place some of the mashed potatoes directly into the dish where we'll assemble the recipe. Let's start building this delicious dish. First, I add all the prepared meat. This meat is well seasoned and flavorful. I spread it evenly at the bottom of the dish. Now I add shredded mozzarella cheese on top. Then I go in with the rest of the mashed potatoes. With the piping bag, I press and form the details. This final touch gives the recipe a professional look. A simple detail like this transforms the presentation into something more elegant. And besides looking beautiful, it's a delicious homemade recipe with meat and mashed potatoes. That pleases everyone and is perfect for any occasion. Now I take it to the oven until the top is golden. And now I serve a portion of this delight. It's truly delicious. These are simple recipes full of flavor and love.